How you doing tonight? Welcome for joining us up here, and man, you got a night off.
Yeah, first night off in a while, so gonna enjoy it, and hopefully it's a good game today.
So how does it feel to not be lacing them up and getting ready to get out there?
You know, it's definitely different, but all the guys seem pumped up for today, so I'm looking forward to watching and see what they can do.
Well, as always, we'll be leaning on your insight, because all I do is say what happens. You just got to give the science behind it and the thought process, and we're going to get along great, I think.
Okay, perfect. That sounds great. I'll do my best.
Oh, I know you will. I know you'll do great. Wisconsin Rapids, they are coming into this game with the starters of Xavier Beauchamp, Bryce Cooper, Mikhail Ilian, Hunter Raffert, Lucas Whitehead, and Guillaume Turcot. So just about ready to get things underway here at the Southwood County Recreation Center. The Kernels and the Riverkings starting a 2-game set, and we'll get into the standings periodically through the game. But Wisconsin Rapids are tied atop the North Division with the Minnesota Squatch, both teams with 36 points. So as Coach Paul had said over the last few weeks, just keep stacking the wins and the results will work out their own way, as we are just about set, underway, and the puck is dropped, and we are underway here from the Southwood County Recreation Center, and the puck slides in on Kritzman, who has to turn the puck away on that faceoff. Rapids controlling it down in their zone. Wisconsin Rapids working from my left to the right, wearing their blue tops, breezers, and socks with green and white trim and white letters and the big old musky logo on the front. The Kernels, well, they're wearing a familiar color scheme, green and yellow. That's a team I'm kind of familiar with, as they have white numbers on the back and sleeves, yellow, mostly yellow tops, black and green breezers, and mostly yellow socks with alternating shades of green, dark green and a light green. So for once, I guess I can't cheer for a team wearing green and yellow. It's kind of weird, foreign idea to me, but if it's just 2 nights, I guess I can do it. So we got to face off to the blocker side of Kritzman, won by Rapids. That is Atkins along the near side, sends the puck down low. Ilian battling for it, getting banged around down there, knocked down, and it's picked up by Rapids. Shot from the circle, that's turned away by Atkins. Raffert, he sends it back down around the boards. Ilian touches it, and we're back on the attack for Wisconsin Rapids, trying to keep the puck in the zone. Big collision on the far boards. Fans over there getting really excited about it, cheering on their approval. Puck gets sent loose, and Battle Creek picks it up, but not before Rapids can knock it loose. Now, Battle Creek, they are on the attack. Taylor gets it into the offensive zone for the Kernels. Sends it in on goal. Turned away by Turcot. Puck is now chipped up center ice. Atkins taking the near side. He's flanked by Beauchamp. He gets hip checked off the puck, and Battle Creek comes the other way. Center ice, that is Obsfelder goes in, shot right into the belly. That shot was by Denty, and Kritzman covers it. So 8:42 left in the first period. No score yet, but Rapids pressuring.
Yeah, that was a good shot there by Denty. Good save, though. Definitely looks like Wisconsin building already a lot of the zone time.
So we have a face-off coming to the glove side of Kritzman, a lefty, as Obsfelder. He can't quite pull in the puck, as Battle Creek just trying to get it out from behind their cage. He cannot. Bolduc, he retains possession of it, and up there is Diamond back to Bolduc. Bolduc up to the high slot, sent in. Garcia, it's deflected out of the zone, as Denty and Garcia both give chase. Rapids trying to establish some possession and work it up into the center ice, which they do. Battle Creek sending the puck back down. It's stopped right about the center line. Obstfelder's in there. He comes away with it as he comes up the near side, just trying to skate around the defense, trying to get his teammates there behind him as he's still tying up the puck on the near side far corner. Big collision there right in front of the Rapids Rowdies. The beer garden as Battle Creek comes away with it. No call on the ice yet as Bolduc takes it, sends it the length of the ice, or half sheet of ice, I should say, and we got Rapids with a line change. Battle Creek wanting to do the same, and they will get an icing call as they will get an opportunity. I don't think they're going to be allowed to, as the official stands there preventing that. So we get a face-off coming all the way back down to the Battle Creek end, where there will be a face-off to the blocker side of Kritzman. 17:39 left to go in this first period. No score between Battle Creek and Rapids. Face-off won by Rapids. Allstrand sends it over. Nelson, big ricochet up into middle ice is Chevy Alexander. Sends it back down around the boards. Big rebound off the stanchion. Almost goes right in front of the goalie. Big rebound. Chevy Alexander sends another. That gets deflected by Kritzman. Rapids couple real fast opportunities after a real weird carom off the glass. Chevy Alexander sends a shot from the point. And a goal! There's a hole in your goalie. Battle Creek. And Rapids takes a 1-0 lead. That was a beautiful opportunity for Rapids. What did you see on that?
That was a great shot. I mean, there's lots of traffic in front of the net, which is great. That's what we need to do. And I think it may have been tipped there by Allstrand. But that was a great shot. Just shows you get stuff to the net, good things happen. So I think we should keep building on that and keep going all night.
If it was tipped, it looked like it went right through the 5-hole. So we'll see what the official scoring is called. But still, less than 3 minutes into the game, Rapids with a 1-0 lead over Battle Creek. Face-off was controlled by Battle Creek. They sent the puck around the boards, and now they're just trying to establish the zone yet again, but Rapids defense is getting in there a little faster than they might have anticipated. Battle Creek working a shot from the point, and that's not even seen by Turco, and they got a goal, and they tie it up. So we got first goal. Allstrand, yep. And Chevy Alexander. So that was our Rapids goal. That was Allstrand with it. So good call on that on the tip. Yeah. And then Chevy Alexander with the assist. We'll get the Battle Creek scoring in a moment. So we've got a brand new hockey game, 1-1, after a shot that I don't believe Turco even saw from the point. As Battle Creek comes away with it. Opening, or not the opening face-off, the reset face-off. Rapids sends the puck up center ice. Battle Creek giving chase. Rapids, going to be interesting to see how they respond from this as they deliver the first punch. And now Battle Creek responded. So assist from Wolf and goal by Harrison Hamilton for the Kernels to tie things up here. Just under 4 minutes left as a shot from inside the blue line. The point was sent wide by Bulldog. Garcia tried to chip it back down, and Battle Creek got to it first. Puck sent down into the Rapids zone. Garcia gets to it first. Bulldog. Williams gets to it. Bulldog back to it. Sends it up ahead. Up to Locker. And Locker can't quite knock it down. As Battle Creek comes away with it. Sends it back down to the Rapids zone. 15:30 left to go in the first period. 1-1 hockey game. Locker sends it up, intercepted by Battle Creek. Big shot, big rebound off the boards right in front of the Rapids goal, and that is sent up out of the Rapids zone, and it will go the length of the ice for an icing to stop the clock at 15:14 left in the first period. Again, 1-1 hockey game. So how do you respond to that?
I mean, that just shows what I was saying a minute ago. You put stuff to the net and, you know, get bodies in front. And, like, I think you were right. I don't think Turcotte saw that at all. I think that might be the way this game's going to go. Just making sure people keep him in traffic, and for us, making sure we're clearing it in front of the net.
That's probably one he'd like to have back, but, you know, what can you do? That's why they had send guys out in front to screen it. Yeah, and exactly. It worked out for Battle Creek as they take another big shot from inside the blue line. Hits Turco right in the chest. Bounces away, and Rapids comes away with a big rebound. Garcia goes up the far side. Ilian flanking along with Cooper. Garcia sends it up into the slot, missed by first Rapids skater. Bulldog sends it back around. That was Cooper who missed it. Ilian giving chase. Atkins there as well. Puck will squirt out into center ice. Rapids will have to reset. 14:46 left to go in the first period. And we have a 1-1 hockey game as Battle Creek is able to clear the zone, but Rapids gets the puck back. Atkins, far side, chips it down into their offensive zone. Cooper and Ilian, both down there as Battle Creek. They try to battle in there and get the puck away from Rapids. A lot of big collisions and physical play so far. Teams still trying to feel each other out. And there's a glove save by Kritzman to stop the clock. 14:23 left to go in this first period. There will be a face-off coming to the glove side of Kritzman. Again, Kritzman, maybe not the most gaudy of numbers at 5.43 goals against average, but you look into those numbers, those Kernels are playing some pretty good teams that can put up a lot of goals in a hurry. As face-off is won by Ilian and sent wide of the mark. Atkins tries to chip it back in front. Ilian, he trips over the goal, trying to get back to it. Rapids sends it back in, turned away by the Kernels defense. Ilian giving chase, playing physical back there as they're behind the goal. Rapids gets to it, centering attempt, that is sent, and a shot to goal! Goal by Lucas Nelson, and Wisconsin Rapids quickly gets the goal, or 1-goal lead back at 13:59. That official time will be 6:01 as Rapids regains the 1-goal advantage at 2-1.
That's great from Lucas Nelson, that first game back after his injury at the start of the season. So that's great to see him getting on the score sheet early.
I believe that assist, there should be an assist, I believe, on Atkins, if I was a betting man.
Yep, I think you're right there.
Which probably should be why I shouldn't bet on that.
Oh.
As we will be having another face-off here, Wisconsin Rapids. They control that after the initial puck drop. Denty sends a puck down before Battle Creek can take possession of it, send it into the Rapids zone. Lucas Nelson, that was the goal scored by. Atkins did. Yeah, Atkins and Ilian both get assists on that, so it's good to see Nelson, like you said, get back on the ice and get a goal as Rapids regains a 2-1 advantage over the Kernels. Rapids pressing now, shot just wide of the mark. Very tough opportunity there for the Riverkings as Obsfelder had an opportunity. It was turned just wide. Rapids with Diamond, Beauchamp, Obsfelder, and Raffert all out there. And of course, Denty. Rapids still trying to apply some pressure. 13 minutes left to go in this first period. Rapids up 2-1 over the Kernels. Diamond sends a puck. He's aiming for Tudich, and that will be an icing call, and it will be another stoppage. 12:46 left to go in this first period. So Rapids did a good job of striking first, and now responding.
Yeah, that's true. I think, especially after conceding a goal straight after scoring, I think it's good that we got back in front because that can definitely kill a lot of momentum. So
we will be having a face-off to the glove side of Turk Hall. 12:46 left to go. 2-1 Riverkings. Is double checking the times of the goal. Rapids' first goal came at 2:50. Then 3:14 for the Kernels goal, and then Rapids scored again at 6:01. So Rapids again holding a 2-1 lead. They win that face-off. Beauchamp sends a puck up to Raffert. Raffert up to Allstrand. Allstrand sends it around the boards. Tudich gets there first. Leaves it for Schweitzer. Schweitzer from the circle. Thought about centering it. Comes away. And it's covered up by Kritzman. Another stoppage. 12:22 left to go in the first period. Rapids leading 2-1. How about talk about keeping your legs fresh in a game like this?
Yeah, it's important because it's very easy to sit on the bench and get tired. So making sure you keep it moving and you don't zone out of the game because sometimes that's all it takes, as you saw earlier, for a goal to go in. So we just got to make sure you keep him fresh, keep him going, and don't sleep on it.
Well, Rapids is definitely not sleeping on it because they controlled that face-off, and they had a couple opportunities to send that puck into the net, but Battle Creek up to the challenge. Puck sent around the boards. Turco tries to slow it down. Taylor there first for Battle Creek. Puck sent out to the point. That is kept in by Morgan Pastelli. Battle Creek sends it back down deep. Bulldog fighting for it. Garcia has it on the far side. Now picked up by Allstrand. Over to Tudich. Schweitzer giving chase. Battle Creek does get the puck back. Allstrand tries to knock it down. And we have a stoppage and an icing call. Another stoppage. 11.5 to go before the end of the first period. Again, Rapids leading 2-1. There's a lot of goals in a short period of time, but still a lot of game to be played as the puck's going to be taken down to the Battle Creek zone. And a face-off coming, glove side of Kritzman. Face-off coming. Officials ready. Drops puck. Rapids controls it inside the blue line. That's Nelson. He had another opportunity for a goal. Turned away by the defense who got there first. McNeish fighting down in there. Centering attempt for Rapids. Backhand opportunity. Gobbled up by Kritzman. Big stop there for the Battle Creek goalie. And another stoppage. 11:16 to go in the first period. So we'll have another face-off. This time coming to the blocker side of Kritzman.
He's been getting a lot of action so far pretty early in the game, so he's doing a good job keeping Battle Creek in this.
Rapids holding a 9-4 shot advantage. Face-off comes, and it's controlled by Battle Creek. And trying to send it back the opposite way of the flow of the play. And they do that. Send it up ahead. Locker gets there first. Sends it up for Williams. Back to Locker, who gets there. He tries to send it up to Nelson, who tried to hit Locker back. Couldn't quite get past the stick. Sent around the boards. Chevy Alexander can't hold it in. Puck out to center ice. Rapids set to reset. Nelson gets pushed off the puck behind the goal. Battle Creek trying to get an opportunity, backhand opportunity, wide open net there. Could not hit home as Battle Creek. Pucks get sent up loose. Lang sent the shot from the point just wide of the mark. Locker gets up there trying to clear the zone, and he does. Williams giving chase. Rapids trying to get numbers, and they cannot. Battle Creek sends it back down for an icing. Another stoppage. 10:28 left to go in the first period. Rapids up 2-1. A lot of disjointed play. You get a lot of play and then you stop and then stop. It's hard to get a good flow of this.
Yeah, it seems to be a lot of icing, a lot of throwing the puck down the ice. I think both teams just need to settle a bit and maybe take a look before they make a play.
Face off coming to the glove side of Kritzman, and Battle Creek got initial control of it. Rapids now fighting for it. Back down in the corner is Atkins, and I believe that's Josh Getson. Puck sent out high, way out to the slot. No one was home. Battle Creek got to it first. Is Sabesto. He's going to go for the puck, and Turco gets it back. Atkins sends behind the goal, and it's up to Ilian. Ilian send up ahead, center ice, knocked out to mid ice again as Rapids has to reset. Beauchamp to Raffert. And that's chipped into the zone. Ilian giving chase. Battle Creek got there first. Ilian pinned up against the boards. Puck is loose as Cooper tried to get to it. Can't get to there. Atkins gets there. Ilian to the corner. Centering attempt. Nobody home. Beauchamp takes a slapper just outside the circles. Nobody home as well. Battle Creek starting to grab some possession as Rapids now pressures more harder as Ilian, he gets the puck, stops, backhanded pass, looking for Cooper who was there, but Battle Creek got to it first. Ilian sends the puck around the boards. Cooper, he gives chase, got there first. Battle Creek still trying to control it, and they're struggling to get the puck out. Battle Creek tried to backhand it out. They cannot. Raffert sent up along the boards as Cooper's going there first. Cooper got there first. Sent out to the circle. Beauchamp tried to keep a stick on it. He couldn't. That Rapids still maintains possession. Ilian over to Beauchamp. Beauchamp shot, sharp angle shot, just wide of the mark. But Rapids cannot keep the zone as Atkins couldn't get there in time. Rapids has to reset. Rapids sends it down the zone and gets a line change. Beauchamp, he stays down there fighting for possession of the puck. Battle Creek living up to their name of battling as Obsfelder gets in there. Puck is loose down low, sent back around by Battle Creek. Battle Creek gets it up to neutral ice. Rapids battling for it. Garcia got there first. Rapids gets it out of the zone. Obsfelder sends up. Missed the pass there, hitting Denty in the skates. And the puck is sent down into the Rapids zone. Turned away by Turco. Rapids trying to get on the attack here. Near boards, getting a little screened out by the bench. As Obsfelder gets the puck. Ridden off the puck, and Bulldog now on the attack. He sends it up to Diamond. Diamond up to Obsfelder. Puck turned away, deflected by the defense. Rapids nearly had an opportunity with Denty. Shot in the slot. Obsfelder couldn't put it home just wide of the mark. As Rapids still really pressuring the Kernels. 7:48 left to go in the first period. Rapids up 2-1. Battle Creek sends a puck around the boards, but it's being held in by Garcia. Garcia knocks it back to the slot. Nobody home. Battle Creek trying to get it out of the zone, which they succeed. Rapids has to reset the offense. Puck sent all the way over to the near side. Obsfelder sends it deep. Garcia centering attempt. Nobody home. Rapids has to reset yet again. A puck out to neutral ice. Schweitzer sends it down around the boards. Battle Creek. Kritzman slows it down as Battle Creek tries to set up what they want to do. Kirkab gets the puck into the zone, and they will be whistled for offsides. So another stoppage here. 7:10 left to go in the first period. Rapids up 2-1 and enjoying a 10-6 shot advantage over the Kernels. Face off just outside the blue line. As Caden Schweitzer facing off, and Rapids controls it. Garcia knocks it up ahead to Allstrand. Allstrand backhands it into the Battle Creek zone. Rapids trying to give some chase. Allstrand back in it, looking for some place to go with it. Tried to center it, and it's shot and goal! Nice little scrum from behind the goal, sent up front, and it is knocked home. And that goal will be coming soon at, I believe that would be, the 12:07 mark. As battle behind the goal on the replay, and it is sent right up on the doorstep, right at the top of the crease, and it is knocked home by number 12, Schweitzer, and that's how we got 3-1.
Goal scored by Caden Schweitzer, assisted by Felix Allstrand, and also assisted by Garcia.
So that is a goal by Schweitzer with assists to Allstrand and Garcia, and Rapids is enjoying a 3-1 lead with 6.5 left to go in this first period. Rapids back on the attack as they did not win that face-off after that goal. It was Battle Creek who were able to take it down in the Rapids zone. Now Rapids, once they got possession of it, they took it down, and as the Kernels playing defense. Place sends it back around the board. Schweitzer giving pressure. Nelson up to Schweitzer. Schweitzer spins around the circle, getting to the slot. Being harassed. Back around. Shot. Set behind Kritzman. Man, no one was home, but they missed that opportunity as Chevy Alexander inside the blue line. Shot. Bouncing puck. And it's stopped. Bouncing around. Goalie's laying on it. And we got a whistle. And the referee's looking to make sure that one of the defensemen isn't laying on it in the goal, as that puck was bouncing around all over the place. How do you stay focused when that is happening when you're right on the doorstep?
I mean, that's a hard one. I mean, everyone wants to push the puck in, but it's making sure you can push the puck in and free up sticks without, going into the crease and getting a penalty for interference or anything like that. So.
Now that's the other thing you have to be very, very close about doing, was one of the defensemen laying on that puck in the crease, because you can't do that either.
No, you can't.
So that's penalty shot opportunities, as that face-off was to the blocker side of Kritzman, and it was initially won by Rapids, but Battle Creek developing a charge down into the Rapids zone. No strong possession of it, as Rapids has the puck tied up right about their blue line. Puck squirts back into the Rapids zone. Raffert moves to the far boards. Bumps the puck up ahead as McNeish gave chase. Puck sent back down. Hit Raffert right in the chest with opportunity, as here comes Rapids back on the attack, crashing hard towards the goal. Was McNeish. Puck sent back out. Battle Creek trying to get it out of the zone, and they succeed. Garcia giving chase. 5 minutes left to go in the first period. Rapids up 3-1 over Battle Creek. Aiden Welsh, one of the Wisconsin Rapids boys, and getting the game. Garcia carries it into the zone. Garcia moving around, centering opportunity. Just narrowly missed Williams on an open net, but Battle Creek's defense got there first. Credit to them, as Rapids still applying the pressure. Battle Creek just trying to establish some possession to get it out of their zone, and they do up to neutral ice. Oh, big opportunity for Ilian to make big open ice contact. And he just narrowly missed, as Rapids still trying to get the puck down. Ilian does, as he's being hit up against the boards, ridden off the puck. Battle Creek gets to it. Battle Creek gets up. Kirkab sends the puck down behind the Rapids goal. Turco gets to it, slows it down. Puck bouncing into the corner, far corner, being screened out by the glass. Ilian gets the puck, sends it up, neutral ice, and that's Bolduc. Bolduc, 2-on-1 situation. Bolduc takes a shot, big rebound by Kritzman. Rapids gets to it first. It's Bolduc get to the loose puck. Battle Creek trying to send it out. Battle Creek has the numbers over Rapids in that situation, but the puck is still tied up. Cooper keeps it in. Cooper sends it back down as Ilian gets knocked down. I think we've got a penalty coming. And I'm not too sure if Morgan Postelli wants to get into a scrape with Mikhail Ilian, 6'3", 191-pound Russian. I don't know if that's really in his best interest.
No, that's probably not. It's best for him to stay out the way of that.
Well, either way, we've got our first penalty of the game. That's going to be number 15, as I said, Morgan Postelli. As he is going in for 2 minutes, as we have just 3:46 left to go in this first period. Rapids on the first power play of the game. Obstfelder to Allstrand. Obstfelder standing just inside the blue line. Back to Allstrand, back to Obstfelder, center to the other side. Tudich, down low to Denty. Denty, back down to Schweitzer. Tudich from the circle, shot, turned wide by the blocker, Kritzman. Rebound to Schweitzer, Schweitzer back to Tudich. Tudich, outside to Obstfelder, shot, wide of the mark. Big shot on that as Tudich gathers the loose puck. Battle Creek able to deflect it out of the zone. Obstfelder keeping Rapids in the chase of things. Obstfelder breaks it into the zone. Back out to Allstrand. Allstrand, Tudich, tic-tac-toe seeming as they tried to hit Denty in the middle. Could not. Tudich gets it back across the ice over to Allstrand. Allstrand down low to Denty. Tudich over to Obstfelder from the near circle. Shot turned away by Kritzman. Rapids still on the attack. Allstrand up to Tudich. Keeps it inside the line. It's a big slapper just wide of the mark by Obstfelder. Centering attempt. Shot wide of the mark by Denty. The right idea, just not quite in the goal as Rapids keeps possession in the net. Or in the zone, I should say, as Allstrand up across the way. That's a big shot. Shot and a goal! Knocks the water bottle off the top of the net, and Rapids is going up 4-1 over the Kernels.
That's a great power play there. You know, lots of passing, lots of movement, and a great shot to finish it off there by Emil Obstfelder.
Talk about how key that movement is on a power play, or any opportunity, really.
I think that's the main thing on a power play. You know, you got to get the goalie moving, you got to get the PK running around, because as soon as they're out of position, that's when those shots and those seam passes are going to open up. And I think they did a great job there, because, you know, when you're in your zone for a minute and a half, it gets tiring and you start to forget where to be. So, you know, that's what you got to capitalize on.
Well, Rapids definitely capitalizing. 2:20 left to go, and there's another opportunity. Rapids wins that face-off. Atkins just wide of the mark. 2:13 left to go as Riverkings are up 4-1 over Battle Creek. And that was a goal by Obstfelder with an assist by Denty and Allstrand. Oh, they're getting one to Schweitzer, not Allstrand. As we play on, as there's a lot of contact going on right now, as Rapids trying to get the puck into their offensive zone. Battle Creek playing with a little bit of aggression here, as now Rapids is on the attack. Battle Creek picks their pocket. Just inside the blue line is Hamilton. And shot was wide, and we got a whistle as Battle Creek player is down. So is a Riverkings player, and now you got a couple getting into it. And that looks like that to be Josh Getson and Beauchamp. So we're getting a little bit physical here as we're going to see if anyone goes up into the net, as Rafferty's grabbing at his mouth and chin. And you have on the other side, I believe that is 14, that's Jakob Kirkab. He's got a little bit of a headache, it looks like, so hopefully everybody's going to be okay and cooler heads prevail. It's been a very entertaining game. You just don't want to get it mired down in too much physicality, even though that's what the fans want.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, the fans like the big hits, but when it gets chippy like this, you just got to keep an eye on it to make sure that it doesn't get dangerous, because then people get injured, and that's never what we want to see. So hopefully we keep it clean and keep it fast.
Well, I know you've lost a couple individuals this year for a while because of injuries, and not necessarily cheap shots. It's just a physical game, and people get hurt. And any of that stuff, the extra stuff that causes injury, you definitely don't want to see. As we had a face-off at neutral ice. Rapids controls it. Garcia up to Atkins at center ice. Ilian giving chase. He's got a one-on-one opportunity. It's poked just wide by Kritzman. 1:17 left to go in the first period. Ilian sending back. Battle Creek there first, but Bulldog, he intercepts it. Puck is now sent down. Ilian gets to it. As Rapids has 1:07 left to go before the first intermission. Rapids leads 4-1 over Battle Creek. Puck sent around the net behind Kritzman. As now they're digging in the right side. As Bulldog, he has a shot that's turned away by the defense. Atkins has it. Stops, spins. Sends it back down around the boards. 45 seconds left to go. Ilian, Cooper, both battling down there with a couple of Kernels. As the puck gets sent in, Kritzman thought about gloving it. The defenseman said, no, I'm going to play it. Bulldog gets to stop it. Shot deflected wide and high. Rapids still on the attack. 30 seconds left to go in the first period. Rapids up 4-1 over Battle Creek. Bulldog gets a puck, brings it into the zone between Lang's legs, slips around, spins, looking for a place to go with it. Is 18 seconds left. Ilian inside the blue line, shot wide of the mark. Cooper giving chase, wants to center over to Atkins, can't quite, gets bumped off the puck. Rapids, more contact in the corner as there's no tripping, no whistles. 4, 3, 2, and 1, and that is going to be your first period, with Rapids holding a 4-1 advantage over the Battle Creek Kernels. And we're back here for the second period of the USPHL cross-division contest between the Battle Creek Kernels and the Wisconsin Rapids Riverkings. My name's Mike Comer, bringing you the action. I'm accompanied by Art and Carl on the cameras, Matt running the show up here, and of course our good friend Jake Bryceland. Jake, you got the night off, a couple nights off. What do you feel as a player about having this opportunity to be on the radio and flow hockey and everything with it, but also get to see your teammates play and excel as they're up 4-1?
I think it's good to see. I mean, I love to see the boys do well, and there's nothing better than winning and being with the boys when they are winning. I mean, everyone's in great spirits right now, and I feel like even though I'm not playing, go down in the locker room, make sure everyone's feeling good and feeling happy, smiles all around, and it's just a great team to be part of. I think here, even when you're not playing, everyone is just great to each other. So,
well, you got a pretty good game here to be excited about. Riverkings up 4-1 going into the second period. Allstrand got the scoring started with assists by Chevy Alexander and Tudich. Then Battle Creek got on the board a couple minutes later, but then it was all Rapids as Lucas Nelson got his first goal in quite some time with assists to Atkins and Ilian. Schweitzer got a goal at 13:07 with Allstrand and Garcia assists. Then Obstfelder, he got a goal 17:36 with an assist to Denty and I believe the Garcia on the power play. And that's why we're at 4-1. Jerome Turcall, 6 saves on 7 shots faced. Leonard Kritzman, 14 saves on 18 shots faced, and we are underway as Rapids controls that face-off. Beauchamp's shot from the point, bouncing puck sent to the corner. Rapids going from my right to the left. There's Battle Creek conversely going from my left to the right. Rapids wearing their blues with white and green accents and lines and numbers, whereas Battle Creek wearing their yellows with black and green and white accents. So underway as the puck is behind the Battle Creek goal, tied up from Cooper. Ilian giving chase. Beauchamp turned up to Cooper just outside the circles. Puck sent around the boards. 19:20 left to go in this second period. Rapids is still up 4-1. Over Battle Creek, Atkins drops the puck down to Ilian. Ilian trying to think about getting it to Raffert. Centering attempt there. No one there. Shot. Big rebound sent in by Kritzman. Puck goes out to center ice. Beauchamp gets to the puck first as Rapids tries to send it back down. Fricky gets to it, flanked by Wolf. Shots it in, real light shot, and that's gloved by Turcot, and he gets another stop in the game. Stoppage of play, 18:52 left to go in this second period. So you got to feel pretty good about this, but you got to stay focused.
Yeah, I think that's going to be the main thing here. You know, still got 2 periods left, making sure we're staying locked in for the rest of the game and finishing our hits, finishing our plays, and keeping strong on the puck.
Well, keeping strong on the puck is one thing Rapids will have to do. As you know, Battle Creek's not going to take this lightly, being down 4-1. Face-off is controlled by Rapids. Puck out center ice, and we have a whistle for a hand pass. Real light whistle. I was like, did someone let a bird in here or what? It was real light chirp on the whistle. So then everyone's kind of standing around because they weren't sure they heard it, but they did. And we'll have another face-off just inside the. No, they're going actually all the way into the Battle Creek zone. That'll be on the glove side of Leonard Kritzman, hailing from Germany. So puck drop, controlled by Rapids. Denty takes a wrister right from the slot, turned away. Big shot taken there, bouncing puck by Garcia. Rapids still holding the zone. Puck's loose there. Battle Creek trying to get it out. Bolduc, he holds the zone. Rapids trying to snake through, but puck gets bumped out to center ice. Rapids will have to reset. Or Battle Creek will grab the puck and see if they can get something going as Garcia gets there first. Bolduc on the far side up to Diamond. Diamond pass up the far side to Denty, and there will be an icing call. That was very close to being half sheet of ice. You can dump it a half sheet. You can't go 3/4. You can't go whatever it is out of there. That was close, but you know what? They're calling the game, and I think they probably made the right call.
Yeah, definitely. You know, I mean, as long as we keep skating for them, and you know, one of these we'll get them.
That's I've seen worse not get called, so I'll put it that way.
Yeah, definitely.
18:09 left to go as there's a shot wide of the mark by Nelson of Battle Creek. That was a very good opportunity. He was going for the upper left-hand corner, but wide of the mark by a couple feet as Rapids gets the zone controlled as Battle Creek still trying to chip it out. Battle on the boards right in front of the Riverkings bench. Garcia comes away with it. Puck bumped back out to neutral ice. Goes from Upsfelder over across to Bolduc. Puck bounces off of the pads of Kritzman. And Rapids still trying to hold the zone. They cannot. Battle Creek moves up the ice. Puck sent down behind the Rapids goal. Stopped by Turcot. Picked up by Bolduc. Bolduc races up the far side, comes around, goes behind the goal, thought about centering it, did not, sent it out to the point. Chevy Alexander, shot, blocked by the defense of Battle Creek. Rapids all over it as Tudich bumps, I believe that was Battle Creek's Nate Fricky off the puck, and Rapids back controlling the puck down in the Battle Creek zone. Battle Creek trying to break out. They do, but Rapids gets the puck at center ice, sends it right back down before Battle Creek can get a little bit of an errant pass by Rapids, and they send the puck down in the Rapids zone. 16:40 left to go in the second period. Rapids still holding that 4-1 advantage over the Kernels. Allstrand near side, pass up to Schweitzer. Schweitzer brings it into the zone. Tudich dragging behind. Puck missed by Kritzman. Shot, the turn just wide. Kritzman had got a little bit of a piece of it, and Battle Creek sends it up into the netting. We get a stoppage. 16:22 left to go in the second period of action. So that was a pretty good opportunity by my estimation. What do you think?
Yeah, that's a good opportunity. I mean, I see a lot of that. We're getting the pucks to the middle. We just got to make sure we put it in. There's been a lot of this where we got to be strong on our sticks and make sure, you know, we get it in the net and not, you know, in the side of it.
Face-off coming to the blocker side of Kritzman. Won by Battle Creek. LeBaron had it. Now Rapids battling for it. Near boards. Hard for us to see here as it's right underneath of us. Rapids comes away with it. Tudich. Backhand pass to Chevy Alexander. No one home. Chevy Alexander does get it as he brings back around the boards. Stops, centers it. And no one was there as Battle Creek gathers the puck. And on the attack they are. As Kirkhab, he sends it down by Sebesto. Battle Creek gets possession of it. as Brandon Kelly was in there, and Rapids bumps it out of the zone. Tudich, 1-0 situation. Tudich, he gets pushed just wide by LeBaron, as centering attempt was not to work for Rapids, and the puck is sent down to the opposite end, but no icing called on that. It's Rapids will have to regroup. That Raffert intended for Williams. Nobody was there as Battle Creek gathers the puck. Starts bringing it up the ice. McNeish battling in there. Over to Williams. Williams stops. Playing with the puck a little bit. As he stops, backhand, centering pass. Nobody there. Denty up as Rapids tries to hold the zone. They cannot. As big collisions down right below us. McNeish gets the puck. Carries it into the zone. As he's getting tangled up by the Battle Creek players. Beauchamp centering, nobody there. Rapids attempt, that is shot and moved way up into the opposite end. There's actually a goalie change in the game as Weber is actually in for the Kernels. I didn't notice that number sneak in on me. Weber, he comes in, he's played in 8 games, has a 3-2 record. He has a 4.38 goals against average and a .901 save percentage. So he's got a pretty good percentage, but a pretty large GAA. So we'll see how that works for the Kernels. My apologies for not seeing that switch, as he probably did do that at the start of the second period, as we got another stoppage. 14:37 left to go in this first period. 4-1 lead, Rapids over Battle Creek. Talk about what the thought process will be of making that goalie change.
You know, I think when you let in 4 goals in the first period, I mean, you know, sometimes you got to change the goalie just to give the team a bit of a shake-up, you know. It might not be the goalie's fault, but sometimes that's what it takes to get your team back in the game and kind of, you know, recharge a bit. So.
Not blaming him by any means, but saying, hey, if you can't get the job, we'll get someone that can.
Yeah.
And it's no disrespect by any means to Kritzman as Rapids wins the faceoff, and that's controlled by Williams. Shot, River, goal! There's a hole in your goalie, Battle Creek, and the lead grows to 5-1. Rapids over Battle Creek. That was a pretty nice opportunity there for Rapids, and they cashed in.
Yeah, great goal there, you know, getting the pucks to the net and then being first to the rebounds, and that'll score you so many goals.
Yeah, Locker sent it up. Shot was initially taken by 14 Williams, rebound and sent in by Locker, and that is how we are at 5-1. So 6:32, time of the goal. Isaac Locker with the goal, assist to Williams, and that's how we're at 5-1 as Battle Creek has an opportunity. Fricky can't hold the puck, bounces over his stick, and that avoided a 1-0 opportunity for Battle Creek against Kirko, as we have a 5-1 lead. Rapids with 14 minutes left to go, and there's a 1-1 situation developing. Garcia gets around defense, shot, goal! There's another one for Rapids, and Rapids is now up 6-1 over the Kernels, and if you listen closely, that might be the Kernels popping.
That's a great goal there, you know, chipping it out of the zone, and great move to finish it off.
That was a that was a play where you actually saw the speed of Rapids come through. You see a lot of power, but that was the speed and the finesse.
Yeah, definitely just beat him on the speed there, you know. And once you get that speed, especially when you're a defenseman, it's hard to stop that. So.
6:04 in the second. Unassisted goal by Caden Garcia.
Garcia gets the goal unassisted, and this game's blowing up to 6-1 as you still have number 29 Weber out there for the Kernels. Face-off is won by Battle Creek. Puck sent down length of the ice, over half the length of the ice, as You get a whistle, and the puck will be coming back down to the Battle Creek end for another face-off. Now, here's a question, another question for you. With this game being a 6-1 game, how do you stay focused? I mean, when it's a tight game, it's easy to stay focused. When it's starting to get a little out of control, it's easy to lose focus then. How do you keep that reined in?
You just got to remember that even when you are winning, you can't let anything slip. You got to make sure that keeping first to the puck, hard on pucks, and making sure doing everything 100% and don't go to sleep, because you have to send a statement to the rest of the league to show that you can win these games and not just scrape by. So it's just making sure that you keep the right mindset.
Kind of winning with style as Rapids, they control the puck after initial chase by Battle Creek. Shot right into the belly of Weber is Ilian. The stoppage play, 13 minutes left to go in the second period. And when you were talking about you got to stay focused, you can't just be out there going through the motions. Battle Creek had a couple opportunities that they were able to cleanly handle the puck. They had some 1-on-0 opportunities against Turcot, but thankfully for Rapids' sake, they couldn't quite handle those pucks when they needed to, and that's how Battle Creek hasn't added a goal in this contest. Is face off to the blocker side of Weber, and that is controlled by Battle Creek. So they're breaking out of the zone. That was Josh Getson, and we have a whistle, and that'll be an icing call. So we get another stoppage. 12:47 left in the second period, and Rapids up 6-1, 27-9 shot advantage. So if that doesn't, the scorer might say, okay, 6-1. That 27-9 shot advantage really emphasizes home the point of just how well Rapids is playing tonight against the Kernels, as puck is won by Kernels, and it's sent the length of the ice, no icing. Last touch by Rapids, I believe it is said. It's Rapids, they begin the attack. Hobsfelder up ahead. Garcia, or Denty, Denty takes shot off the stick. Weber up into the netting, and another stoppage. 12:26 left to go in the second period. Rapids still holding the 6-1 advantage.
That's good by Weber there to keep that puck from going back into the slot and putting it out, because sometimes those shots on outside can give some nasty rebounds.
We've got a face-off coming to the glove side of Weber, controlled by Rapids. That was a very good opportunity there for Denty, trying to hit Diamond in the slot, just wide of the mark. And as Battle Creek back up ahead, as it's a 2-2. Taylor breaking through. He made the pass to Wolf. Big stop by Turcot, and he turns it away. Battle Creek had a golden opportunity. Turcot shut it down as Rapids still scrambling for the puck on that corner. Rapids comes away with it. Chevy Alexander up off the glass. Diamond couldn't get it. Denty does. Denty breaks into the zone. Kicked back out by the Kernels. Rapids now sends it deep. Up high over the goal. A leaping Weber could not quite get hold of it, as puck is now being controlled by the Kernels. Beauchamp sends it up. Tudich touches it up. Allstrand giving chase in the zone. Puck is sent up out of the zone and off the glass and down the other end. And we've got an icing. Stoppage coming. 11:32 left in the second period. 6-1 Rapids over Battle Creek. So looking at a couple other games going on tonight, Northwest Express, they are playing at Isanti, and that one, 1-0 Isanti last I saw it. And then the Squatch playing at the Blue Ox, and the Squatch were leading 1-0, and now it goes 3-0 Isanti over Northwest, and that kind of helps Rapids out in the standings, as they are Northwest is behind Rapids, but it creates a little bit of distance between them and the Express, as Rapids had tried to get the puck out to the blue line, could not get a stick on it, and now they have to reset. Raffert getting harassed down there by the Kernels' Nate Fricky. Allstrand up to Tudich on the near side. Tudich centering pass. Schweitzer couldn't quite hit the mark. Schweitzer back down to send it back around. Taylor for Battle Creek gets there first. It's Battle Creek back the other way. Stopped by Beauchamp. He can't quite stay on his skates. Raffert sends it down. Schweitzer on the far side, going around the cage as they are pinned down in that far corner. 10:40 to go in the second period. Rapids up 6-1 over Battle Creek. Rapids comes away with the puck. A little reset there as it's now another scrum there in the corner. Allstrand, he gets away with it. Tudich, quick pass over to Raffert. Raffert inside the blue line. Tic-tac-toe opportunity. Beauchamp, you can't quite get there. Shot opportunity. Tudich from the circle. Shot off the post. Rapids has still holds his zone. As Allstrand stops, tried to get a centering pass, missed. Up inside the blue line is Raffert. Shot, bounce, big rebound, picked up by Beauchamp. Beauchamp battling down there, sends the puck down to Schweitzer, but he gets the puck back. Fighting in the corner, Schweitzer has it out to inside the blue line. That's Raffert. Nice sliding stop there for the Kernels. Sebesto. Very nicely done for the young man as Raffert brings the puck back up the zone. Under 10 minutes to go in this second period. Rapids leading 6-1. Very clean game to this point. Knock on wood, only one penalty, and that led to a Riverkings goal as shot way wide of the mark by Kirkab. As Rapids battling on the far side. Battle Creek sending the puck back around the cage. Looking for it is Turcot. Williams gets there for Rapids first. Up off the glass. Gloved by the Kernels. LeBaron back across the way to Owen Miller. Rapids, Williams sends the puck into the zone. Only one Kernel back there. As Rapids gets the puck knocked away and sent up to center ice. Puck sent behind the Rapids goal. Turcot keeping an eye on it. Watching for where it goes. It's held down at the circle. Bolduc clears it up to center ice. Williams went give chase. Battle Creek sends it back down. Raffert near corner sends back across to Bolduc. Bolduc up ahead to Williams. Battle Creek sends it back down. Raffert gets to it first. Raffert along the far side sends it up. As Battle Creek gathers the puck, sends it up to neutral ice. Rapids having a hard time establishing the zone and holding it. Williams stops, far corner, outside to Bolduc. Bolduc skates towards the goal line. Sharp angle centering opportunity. Nobody home. Slides through the crease. Battle Creek, they recover as they try to break into the zone, and they do, but Rapids recovers. Bolduc takes it behind the Rapids cage. 8:16 left to go. Second period, 6-1, Rapids lead. Bolduc looking for which way he wants to go. Goes to his left. Sent up ahead to Locker. Locker, tip pass up to McNeish, center ice. Up, bounces back in the Rapids zone. Battle Creek with an opportunity. Wide of the mark, just inside the blue line. Battle Creek holding the zone. Battle Creek working up. Shot wide, just off the bottom of the glove of Turcot. That was a bouncing puck past the goal. Big collision just inside the blue line. McNeish, and there's a delayed penalty. Pulling the goalie. McNeish, backhand opportunity. Shot, turned away. Rapids pulled the goalie. They got another attacker out there. It's a 6-on-5 until either Battle Creek touches it or Rapids scores. Back on the other side, Bolduc. Pass up a side. Locker, high slot. Locker turns, gets a shot opportunity to Cooper. Cooper, cross, Bolduc, shot, turned up into the netting, and we have a stoppage of play, and it's an interference penalty coming up against Battle Creek. So Rapids goes on the power play yet again. 7:23 left to go in the second period, and we will be seeing what Rapids can do with the skater advantage. That penalty is interference, and that is on number 21. I believe was that. It's hard to see. Their numbers are a little weird looking, so my apologies on being incorrect on that. It was actually Josh Gutson, 11. And that leads to a Riverkings power play as 7:15 left to go in this first period.
Gets it for 2 minutes, interference.
As Rapids inside the blue line, Obstfelder across the way to Tudich. Puck got knocked out into center ice. Battle Creek kills that Rapids opportunity. Rapids has to reset. As Rapids regroups. Allstrand near side, skates around a defender. Allstrand takes it in the zone. Denty flanks him. Puck is loose. Two Kernels gets there. Try to send the puck out. Schweitzer across the way. Obstfelder. He had an opportunity, turned away by the defense. There's Schweitzer with it. He skates down to the circle. Obstfelder looking to go across the way to Allstrand. Allstrand back to Obstfelder. Across the way. Shot, tipped up, behind the goal. That's Bob's for Allstrand first. Got there, Schweitzer. Benti, then Obsfelder gets there. Now Battle Creek sends it up out of the zone. 6 minutes left to go. 45 seconds left to go on the skater advantage. Tudich recovers a puck, sends it up. Touched, Cooper sends it down. Beauchamp giving chase. Battle Creek trying to clear it, and they do. Rapids has to reset. Raffert, Bolduc are both deep with Cooper. Atkins and Beauchamp as Rapids resets with 25 seconds to go on the skater advantage. 5:45 left to go in the second period. Rapids coming up, breaking into neutral ice, chipped up ahead. Beauchamp, he can't quite get a clean hold on it, but he does. Cooper shot, rebound, and it's turned away by Weber. Great job by the Battle Creek goalie, and that will kill that skater advantage as they send it back down the length of the ice, and there's 2-1, and that is your power play. That's over as we're both at full strength for both teams. Is Cooper, he breaks into the zone, 1-0 opportunity, shot, stuffed home, and it's shot, and it's turned away. Great play there by Weber for Battle Creek as he keeps the puck out of the net. Just about 5:10 left to go in this second period as Rapids holds the zone. Beauchamp up to Atkins. Atkins drop pass back to Beauchamp, but he can't get there. As now puck sent up neutral ice. Raffert will get there first. Raffert stops. He gets the puck, goes behind the net, tries to lose the Battle Creek defender. Raffert breaks past the blue line, neutral ice, goes up, brings it up into the offensive zone. Shot turned up into the netting by Weber, and we got a stoppage. 4:41 left to go in the second period. A little disappointing on not getting a puck into the net on that power play, but great pressure though for Rapids.
Yeah, there's definitely a lot of pressure going on. I think just can't let ourselves get down on that and just keep going, putting pressure on the net and making sure that the next chance goes in.
Well, we've got a face-off coming to the blocker of Weber. 4:41 left to go in the second period as Fricky gets sent out of the face-off circle. In comes Zachary Wolf. Rapids wins it. Chevy Alexander shot right into the belly of Weber, and he gets another stoppage for 37 left to go in the second period. Still a 6-1 lead. Rapids holding a 38-11 shot advantage in the game, so really controlling play based on that number as well. As face-off again to the blocker side of Weber, and Battle Creek controls it, sends it up center ice. Chevy Alexander's there as he sends it down into the far corner. Battle Creek has to reset. Aiden Welsh out there giving a little pressure, a little contact up against the boards. You can see the Rapids native there as he gets in on the action. Battle Creek gets the puck, sends it up neutral ice. It's Taylor, sends across the way to Fricky. Fricky stops, tries to get a shot off at sharp angle. Can't do it as Battle Creek, or Rapids gets there. As Battle Creek sends the puck back down neutral ice. Rapids gets it first, sends up ahead. Williams battling for it at Battle Creek. They get there as they break in center ice. Wolf takes it near side, centering, weaving through traffic, far corner. And there's a lot of contact out there. Aiden Welsh, he flips it back up into neutral ice. Giving chase is McNeish. And Welsh is back in the conflict as well as Taylor sends it across the way. Fricky, backhand opportunity to center it. Getting pushed around off the puck by Welsh. And Chevy Alexander sends it behind the goal. That is Nelson. Flips it up center ice. Battle Creek plays it. 3:20 left to go in the second period. Rapids up 6-1 over Battle Creek. Denty gets a puck that was loose in the defensive zone for Battle Creek. Denty shot, big kick save there by Weber. Back to Denty, sends it up across the way. That's Bullduk, right at the top of the circle. Over across the way to Denty, drop pass, back to Bullduk. Bullduk inside the blue line, faces, shot, fire, big rebound, bouncing loose, and it's a goal! Bouncing puck, bounces off the shoulder of Weber, and Rapids goes up 7-1.
That's a great shot there and a great job by Diamond getting in front of the net, you know. I don't think the goalie could really see anything there. He just kind of made it hard for him.
Yeah, that was a weird opportunity because that was a shot from the point by Bullduk, and it bounced off of Diamond. It bounced off the shoulder and bouncing and into the goal. And yeah, that's a good call. I believe that is Diamond on the goal, and an assist will be going to Bullduk. Probably getting the assists right as we have 17:03 on the time of the goal. Face off. And it's going to be controlled by Rapids right in front of us. Really up for anybody at that point. And Garcia has it. Going behind the Rapids goal. Garcia still has it. 17:03 is the official time of the goal. Noah Diamond got the goal. We'll just get the official assist. I believe Oliver Bolduc will have one. That's what the big guy on the PA says. This Battle Creek, they get the puck out of the zone. Sebesto, he had a 1-0 against Bolduc. Bolduc, he gets the puck away and he sends it into the offensive zone. Battle Creek still playing on their heels a little bit. Nice contact hit there as the puck is sent down the length of the ice. And there's a stoppage for icing. 2:07 left to go in the second period. Rapids up 7-1. Holding a 42-11 shot advantage. This has been controlled pretty well by Rapids. You got to be pretty happy about that as a River King player.
Yeah, I think we're doing a great job right now of keeping them in their own zone, not letting them breathe, and getting shots to the net and bodies to the net. And you can see that with the 42 shots we've taken so far.
Now they're not giving an assist on that goal, so it's Diamond unassisted at 17:03, and we are under 2 minutes left to go in the second period. Rapids up 7-1 over the Kernels. Really doing a good job of keeping the Kernels in check. A shot in a goal. Ilian, he goes far corner, and Rapids is pouring it on. 8-1, River Kings over the Kernels.
That's a great play, using each other there from Bryce Cooper up to Ilian, and a great finish, as you said, top right.
Yeah, that was a nice little situation there, right from the top of the circle, and then right at the bottom of the slot, and went far corner. He had Weber committed up close, down low, and he went far and away, and there's nothing that Weber could do. I mean, Weber's been facing a gauntlet, and he's played as well as he can, but some of those shots, wow. As face-off goes, controlled by Rapids. Beauchamp keeps it in. Atkins looking around.
And the goal scored by Michael Ilton.
As Cooper gets an assist on that. And Rapids really controlling things now, up 8-1. Puck is getting kicked out of the zone. Battle Creek really trying to grasp for something to go on here. As sent in, puck is loose, bounce, can't find it. No one can find it, and it's kicked just wide of the mark. Turcot, he had it lost in his pads. It's sitting there underneath of him. It's still loose. It was loose, squirting around, and then he moves. He uncovers it. I mean, if he just sits there, the officials can't see it. They got to blow it dead. But he moves, and it's sitting right there. And thankfully for Rapids, they got their stick there first and sent it wide. But Battle Creek, they're crashing hard to get that puck in the net.
Those ones are always scary. The puck's just waiting for someone to tap it, so it can go in either direction. So good job that the guys got there and got their sticks on it.
Rapids wins the face-off. That was to the glove side of Turcot. Big rebound left there by Weber, and that was Atkins. He got checked into the goalie, and now there's a nice little scrum going behind there. Everyone's mad at Atkins, but what could Atkins do is he got shoved into the goalie. So now cooler heads are prevailing. I understand Battle Creek being upset, and they have every right to be. No one hits the goalie, but when he's pushed into the goalie, what can he do? So we're going to see if there will be any penalties coming up on that. I mean, I don't know how there could be because he was checked into him, but what do you see on that? I mean, that's a tough situation.
I mean, it's tough. Like, Owen's crashing the net there pretty hard, and he gets a little bit of a push from from Battle Creek, and I mean, they got to stand up for the goalie, but like you said, it was their fault. They did push him into it. So
well, Rapids is going on the power play out of it as Nelson for Battle Creek. Nelson, let me double check that. Number 12. Pacey Nelson. Let's see what that call is. See what the official call is with 58.6 seconds left to go in the second period. 44-12 shot advantage, as they're looking to send someone from Rapids into the box too. As they're going to play 4-on-4, I think is the call. As this goes in, that'll be number 6 for Rapids. That'll be Bryce Cooper. Matching penalties, so we'll be playing 4-on-4 for a bit of time here. So we're going to wait the official call. Yep, 4-on-4 is the call. If our microphones picked that up, it was finally some language that wasn't adult in nature, because that's usually the only thing that gets picked up from the ice up here. So apologies to the FCC, not my fault. Send all complaints to Battle Creek. Just kidding. Gotta have some fun up here. Is 58.6 seconds, 2-minute penalty on Cooper and Nelson, as we are playing 4-on-4 hockey. Rapids up 8-1. This will create a little bit more open ice. Allstrand brings it into the zone across the way to Schweitzer. Schweitzer sends it behind the cage. That's Allstrand. Out front, Tudich. Nelson of Rapids takes a shot. And a goal! A shot from the point, and it sneaks between the blocker and the post and beats Weber, and Rapids goes up 9-1 over the Kernels.
That was great passing around there, and a great shot from Nelson. It's a good first game back for him after injury.
1922, birth year of my grandfather, and the time of the goal. As Rapids goes up 9-1. And with it being 4-on-4 hockey, that does not kill the penalty. If we stay 4-on-4 with the remaining 36 seconds to go. For 1921, excess. Allstrand. Nelson got the goal. And big stop on the opposite end by Turcot. So Turcot had to quick wake up out of what was been kind of a very slow period for him, which is good to see if you're Rapids. And we'll see if Rapids will close out the game with Turcot, but we'll worry about that here in about 25 seconds. Face off to the glove side, as Battle Creek can't quite get it, as he lost an edge, and up the other way is Williams. Williams shot, and he gets taken out on the shot attempt. Defense doing its job, as Rapids battling for it. 12 seconds left to go in the period. Bulldog, circle, gets around one defender, up ahead. That's Williams. Shot turned up into the glass. Stoppage of play as it went up into the netting. 3.9 seconds left to go in this second period, with the Rapids a commanding 9-1 lead. Man, that's going to be an exciting third period coming up, as Rapids has all the momentum. We'll see what Battle Creek can do. Is a quick change as we have a face-off coming to the glove side of Battle Creek. It's Weber, it's Besto and Williams with face-off, and that's 2-1, and there's your horn, and that is 2 periods in the books for Wisconsin Rapids. They are holding a commanding 9-1 lead over Battle Creek. And we are back for the third period of action between the Wisconsin Rapids Riverkings and the Battle Creek Kernels, and it's pretty much one-sided here, as Wisconsin Rapids leads 9-1 over the Kernels, holding a 45-13 shot advantage in the game. That second period, the Kernels, they brought in Weber for the goaltending honors. I believe that was Joe Weber, and he made 22 saves on 27 shots faced, but unfortunately those 5 got past him, and that's how Rapids holds a 9-1 lead in that second period. Goals by Isaac Locker. He got things started for the Riverkings as Caden Garcia, Noah Diamond, Mikhail Ilian, and Lucas Nelson. They all got goals in that period, as Joan Turcot made 6 saves as he saw his night come to an end in 2 periods, where he made 12 saves on 13 shots faced. And now we get to see a new face, and actually a voice that you're familiar with, as Rory McGibbon gets to close out the game between the pipes for the Riverkings, and accompanied up here for this third period, Jake Bryceland. Jake, talk about what this would mean for Rory, because he's been paying his dues. He's been practicing, maybe hasn't been playing as much, but he gets to play now. Just talk about what this means.
This must mean a lot. I mean, he comes to the rink every day, smile on his face, and works hard, and he's just been getting better and better. And I think it's great. He's got a chance now to show what he can do, and I'm pretty sure he's going to do a good job. I think all the boys are looking forward to seeing him play, and I think he's looking forward to playing, and I think it's going to be a good time for him right now.
Well, we can say up here between Art and Matt and Carl up here, our cameraman and fearless leader up here, we've enjoyed having up here doing the color commentary. He brings a lot of insight and a lot of confidence into it, so it's neat to see him out there and get to play. As we get a stoppage of play, and that's coming up against Wisconsin Rapids. It will be a penalty coming up. I believe that's against Ilion. I believe that's going to be a hold against him. 2-minute penalty variety, just 25 seconds into this third period, and could be a little interesting here, as it will be a 4-on-3 situation for 36 seconds, as both teams had a penalty towards the end of that second period that we were playing 4-on-4 hockey for a while, as now Battle Creek, they've got an opportunity here. 4-on-3 shot wide of the mark. Rory was there, but just still wide. He didn't need to make the stop. And Rapids gets the puck out of the zone, so Battle Creek has to regroup, as Rapids is able to get the puck deep down into the zone, as there's good collision on the other side. I think that was Atkins who lost his stick, and it was. Battle Creek, Ricky gets the puck up into the zone, sends the puck around the boards. Still a 5-on-4, as Noah Diamond had the stick ripped right out of his hands. A shot wide of the mark. McGibbon, he hugs the near post. His shot sent in high over his head off the crossbar, and plays out as Rapids gets the puck out of the zone. Under a minute left to go in the skater advantage for Battle Creek. 18:30 left to go, as there's no icing called. Battle Creek gets the puck behind the goal. Diamond sends it up out of neutral ice. Bulldog gets the puck when it's got back set in, and Lang sends the puck back down. Battle Creek doing a good job holding the zone, but they just haven't offered too many opportunities other than one that clanged off the crossbar. Battle Creek, backhand opportunity in the slot. Puck sent behind the goal. Gibbon looking to his left, as Battle Creek tries to get something going with 22 seconds left on the skater advantage. Skating to the circles, goes towards the back of the goal. Garcia gets the puck, spins around. He's going to have to try to ice it here. 13 seconds left, and he does, and he sends that length of the ice, and that might do it for the skater advantage, as there is a whistle for a high stick, and we will be having a face-off, I believe at neutral ice, as there was a high stick on that. It was a Battle Creek player who stuck this stick just a little too far up in the air, trying to get control of it. And that was a whistle, as we have the face-off going to the opposite side. That'll be the glove side of Leonard Kritzman, as he's back in there for the third period of action, as Battle Creek just looks to draw out the end of the game, not trailing 9-1. As Riverkings clog up the situation. A shot turned up over the goal there. Shot just inside the blue line. McGibbon got a piece of it, sent it up into the netting. Or not into the netting, just shy of the netting, as Rapids is on the attack. Welsh and Williams on the near side. Williams gets ridden off the puck. Welsh down there fighting for it. Welsh pushed off the puck, as Battle Creek trying to get something going here, as they are playing a little bit faster and a little more intense here, coming up with only 17 minutes left to go in the game. As Williams sends the puck up center ice, Locker goes after it. Hamilton can't get his stick on it, as Locker and Welsh, they give chase to it right away. Welsh gets it away from Hamilton. Welsh sends it down behind the goal, and collision on the far boards. Welsh got knocked down as Raffert sends a puck down back further into the Battle Creek zone. Welsh holds the zone, gets around one defender, gets around another, and he gets hit right at the circle and knocked down as he's getting up, a little slow, as Rapids still fighting for the puck on the far side, as we have Williams fighting for it along with Locker. Three Kernels are in there. A little pushing around, pushing and shoving. Puck is tied up in the corner. Referee's just letting them play on. 16-12 left to go in this third period. Rapids up 9-1. So just a whole bunch of people standing around there as the puck is jammed up tight along the boards. There it gets loose. As Rapids is enjoying that, just watching the clock tick down. Now Rapids has to get back on defense. Beauchamp and Raffert do the job as Beauchamp. He gets the puck stopped, brings back in the zone, but just a second too fast as there's an offsides and a stoppage of play. This puck will be dropped in the neutral ice at 15:54 left in the game. Face-off coming. Schweitzer facing off against Nicholas Zimmerman. Puck is controlled by Rapids. Chevy Alexander across the way to Nelson. Nelson sends it deep behind the goal. No icing. Schweitzer giving chase. Chevy Alexander gets the puck. Comes out slot. Shot. And it's gobbled up there by Kritzman. And a stoppage play. 15:38 left to go in the game. 46-14 shot advantage. So how do you, I guess, at this point, just stay focused and just let it play out?
Yeah, just keep doing what they're doing. Make sure they're playing the game the right way, not trying to do too much and trying to play any different than they already have. And, you know, I'm sure more goals will come and they keep defending well, and everything will keep going our way. So
now there's that face-off to the blocker side of Kritzman, and it pops straight up in the air and right in the chest of him, so we get a stoppage of play. And we get another face-off again to the blocker side of Kritzman, a lefty. As Schweitzer, face-off, this puck gets caught in the skates of the official. Battle Creek clears the zone. So Rapids has to regroup. Nelson getting harassed with the puck. A little hit from behind was Tudich. Clean play, however, as Nelson back across the way. Puck sent up. Allstrand mixing it up in there. Battle Creek comes away with it. Lang sends the puck up ahead. That's Nelson. Nelson up. Brings it into the zone. Skating through defenseman. Shot. Big rebound off the leg pad. Shot. Bouncing puck in the slot. Battle Creek gets through there. And there's a delayed penalty coming as Rapids gets Rory McGibbon pulled off the ice. Rapids gets an extra attacker. And now they get the stoppage. And there will be an interference call coming up at 14:48 left into the contest. That'll be interference, I believe. That penalty will be coming up at 5:12. And that's a penalty coming up on number 15. And that is Morgan Pastelli.
Kernels penalty at 15-12.
As Rapids gets another power play. Diamond, shot. Cooper going for a nice little tip-in right at the edge of the crease. Can't get there as Bullduk sends a puck up to Raffert. Raffert back to Bullduk. Back to Raffert. Raffert and Bullduk and Beauchamp up along the blue line. Beauchamp can't quite hold on to the puck. Shot sent in, and it was tipped. Atkins actually stopped it inadvertently, and Battle Creek on the attack. 14:18 left to go in the contest. Bullduk crosses into the zone. Very close to an offsides. Atkins was right there with him. No whistle. Raffert up to Beauchamp on the other side. Bullduk gets it on the near side. Circle, skating lower as he tries to center it. Cannot. It's tipped out. Big slap shot there sent in by Beauchamp. It's turned away. Cooper shot. Bounces right up into the belly of Kritzman, and there's a little bit of pushing and shoving down in there. This thing, there's a little slap at the pads of Kritzman. Battle Creek's not overly happy with it. And Rapids just skating away. There's a lot of talking coming from the team from Michigan, but that's just all hockey chatter. Can't get too worked up over it, can you?
no, you just got to keep a level head and keep playing your game. Don't let it affect you.
13:51 left, and that's one thing. Not saying anything negative against Battle Creek. I think they played a good game as far as they could, but you don't want to get chippy with them. Because you got to see them again tomorrow.
Yeah, that's true.
Rapids wins that face-off to the blocker side of Kritzman. Allstrand down low, Garcia up top. Tudich back to Garcia inside the blue line, holds it in. Allstrand on the far side, top of the circle, cross ice pass. Tudich, shot, hit a goal! Just tucked it in under the crossbar, and there's another goal for the Riverkings, and they go up 10-1 over Battle Creek.
That's great movement again there. Great seam pass and a great finish by Tudich.
Shot goes all the way around as goes centering from the circle. Tudich snipes it top shelf under the crossbar, and that's how you get that goal. Outstanding opportunity for Rapids and the cash in on it as we move right at 6:30 of the third period. Garcia and Allstrand. They get assists with Owen Tudich getting the goal as Rapids adds another goal, 10-1, and a shot just inside the blue line from Locker, and another glove save by Kritzman, and we still have a stoppage here. 10-1 lead for Rapids. 13:08 left to go in the contest. So we're going to have a face-off to the glove side of Kritzman. Rapids going for it. They control that face-off. A lot of physical play down low. Welsh getting in, mixed in on that in the slot. There's Locker and Welsh, both in there. Welsh had an opportunity, gets a big save there. Puck gets sent in. Puck is slightly off the line. Set back there by Kritzman. Bolduc just inside the blue line. Sends a puck down. Welsh giving chase. Center on the boards. Garcia can't quite get to there as there is an icing call, or no icing call. One called yes. The other said no. And we play on. 12.5 to go in this third period. Locker behind the goal. Sends up to Williams, just inside the blue line. Williams, nice pass, crossed ice to Welsh. Welsh skates up, send it up right into the belly of one of the defensemen from Battle Creek. Battle Creek regrouping. A little bit of a change here for Rapids as Nelson for Battle Creek gets up into the zone, gets into the blue line. Battle Creek still giving chase. 12:10 to go in the contest. Battle Creek have an opportunity. Loose puck in the slot. Rapids picks it up. Denty gets across ice, flanked by Bolduc. Centering attempt. Bolduc can't quite get a stick on it. Battle Creek gets there first. Battle Creek gets there. Noah Diamond. He's hung up there behind the net. Almost could be 2 points takedown for the Battle Creek skater. Looked like a double leg takedown on the wrestling mat as Rapids still holding the zone. As there's a little pushing and shoving in the slot. Cooler heads prevailing. Denty shot. Turned just wide of the net by Kritzman. Puck is sent length of the ice, and we've got an icing stoppage. 11:24 left to go. It's getting pretty physical out there in that slot. I mean, it's normally going to be, but there's a little bit of talking going on now. There's Sebesto, and it looked like Chevy Alexander had a couple words, but that's as long as that's where it stops. I don't think anyone's going to complain too much. Face-off coming. That'd be to the glove side of Kritzman. Official throws the puck down, and the puck is loose, picked up by Diamond. Diamond backhand, Denty, shot, bouncing puck, still loose, can't quite get a stick on it to Chevy Alexander, and Rapids has to regroup, recover in their zone. Rapids Nelson sends the puck up. Battle Creek gets to it, and they try to break into the zone. Physical play, Diamond, nice hip check along the boards. Nelson, pass on up to McNeish. Rapids couldn't quite hold on to it, has to clear the zone, reset. Denty, back to Raffert. 10:53 left to go in the game. Raffert sends up Denty. Denty right underneath of us. There's a nice little collision there. As Nelson gets the puck, skates up, and it gets sent up. Denty gets shoved to the ice. Cooler heads prevailing yet, as physicality is really picking up as Rapids trying to get going, and there's going to be a delayed penalty, a tripping penalty coming up against the Kernels, and that will be, I believe, against number 15. That'll be Pastelli again. Have been able to say his name quite a bit, but not for positive things, unfortunately, for Battle Creek.
Yeah, it seems to be getting a bit chippy now behind the play, so hopefully it cleans up a bit, but there's only 10 minutes left, so hopefully there aren't too many penalties and the game runs a bit smoother.
Right, and that's one thing I'm sure Coach Paul is telling the guys, hey, don't get caught up in this. We got a lot of hockey to play tomorrow yet. We need you guys, because Rapids does want to stack up a bunch of wins here coming up in some big series. I mean, every series is big, but some big ones coming up in January, and to be where they want to be and host 2 rounds of the playoffs if that is able to happen. Bolduc. Rapids controls that as they're on the power play. And Bolduc with the puck, near side boards. Raffert skating over to the slot, over to Beauchamp. Beauchamp, shot. That's a redirect off the skates. That was by Cooper. Rapids holds his own. Beauchamp, shot. Cross ice pass up into the banners that the youth hockey has here. And we get a stoppage of play. 9:54 left to go in the contest. Just over halfway home in the period. As Rapids still holding a 10-1 lead over Battle Creek. Getting things organized out here as there will be a face-off to the glove side of Kritzman. Face-off coming, telling players to get out of the circle. And they do, and we're underway as Rapids controls that face-off. Beauchamp over to Bolduc, back to Beauchamp. Beauchamp shot, turned away by the pad of Kritzman. Atkins out back to Beauchamp. Beauchamp to Bolduc. Bolduc skates around. Thought about a slap shot from the slot. Didn't happen. Bolduc gets the puck back over to Raffert. Top of the slot. Butterflying puck. Gloved by Kritzman. We get a stoppage. 9:30 left to go. As 1:01 left on the skater advantage for the Riverkings. 56-15 shot advantage. It's pretty safe to say Rapids has done a very good job controlling the offensive play of this game. If you didn't think that already with a 10-1 lead, you definitely can think that now with that shot advantage. Face off, controlled by Rapids to the glove side of Kritzman. Bolduc skates to his right, stops, back to Raffert, top slot. Beauchamp back across to Bolduc. Rapids is trying to open up that defense. Shot turned away by the defense of Battle Creek. Beauchamp back down low to Cooper. Cooper to Bolduc. Raffert top of the slot. Cross ice pass to Beauchamp, and it's galled up there by Kritzman, and we've got some pushing and shoving. A lot of pushing and shoving. A couple of Riverkings got knocked down, and there's some fisticuffs as there's a little bit of boiling over here as Atkins was getting a couple good blows to the helmet, and there is going to be a player. There is going to get thrown out. Big number 11 for them as he skates over to his bench and he starts yelling at his own teammates. Not sure what that was about, but he's thrown out of the game as Josh Getson is ejected, and there's probably going to be a penalty called up on that as the officials try to regain some composure down there. What do you do in moments like this? Because, I mean, obviously one guy lost his cool, and I don't know what exactly he was accomplishing by yelling at his teammates, whether maybe firing them up.
Yeah, I mean, in this situation, this late in the game, 10-1 already, I think losing your cool like that is pretty common. You know, it's hard to stay happy when you're losing by so much, but I don't know, I feel like it looks like it was bubbling over, and it's just time for everyone else to simmer down a bit and maybe relax after that. So
yeah, and I'm not going to say he might not be ejected from the game. It might just be he's going to be out a 10-minute misconduct or whatever it is. That we got 9 minutes left, so just hit the showers. You need to wait out for it. But if he was thrown out, we're not going to see him tomorrow.
No,
because I believe that's what the regulations are in the USPHL. I'd have to double check on that, but that's the way I understand it. As Kritzman down there stretching, staying warm, as McGibbon is for the Riverkings. And we'll see how things end up here in the final 9:01. The officials are conversing, and we're trying to, and Coach Paul's getting word on what the decision is. Number 15 is going into the box for, it's a 5-minute penalty, so number 15 will be serving that. That 15 is number, well, that's Pastelli. As I believe that was actually 11 who got kicked out. That was Getson. So Pastelli is getting back into the box. It's going to be served. So we're still waiting the official word on what's going on. And Coach Paul, I'm sure, is telling the boys, hey, keep your heads. Pretty much what he's telling them.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's just, making sure that these, I mean, we got games tomorrow, we got games next week, I think what we want now is to keep playing well, win the game, and make sure no one gets injured or kicked out, stay out of all the dirty areas, and just play the game.
That was a game disqualification by Getson, 5 minutes. So, and it's served by number 2. So there's going to be a 5-minute power play for the Riverkings. So Rapids can really, if the game wasn't over now, it definitely is now, as we got a 5-on-3, Rapids advantage. So playing real close, shot turned away Garcia from just at the tie slot. Allstrand skating with it now, back to Garcia. Garcia down low, shot. Turned away by the defense is Battle Creek. They cannot clear the zone. Now we've got a 5-on-4 penalty or power play now for the Kernels, or for that Rapids has, and there will be another penalty coming up against Battle Creek. Right when I was saying what was going on, I just saw the next penalty get called, so I get a little tongue-tied in there. So we got another stoppage of play. 8:19 left to go, as there's a little bit of talking going on out there between number 7, Owen Miller of Battle Creek, as he's going to the box now. As Rapids goes back on the 5-on-3 power play. Boy, this is, I sure jinxed it for sure. I sure jinxed it for sure earlier, as I said, man, not a lot of penalties, and now it's like an Oprah show. Everybody's getting penalties around here, so.
Yeah, that's never good, especially at the end of a game. So.
And that's another 5-minute penalty. Everybody's getting 5-minute penalties, so this will be a 5-on-3 for definitely almost 5 minutes. There's a shot, and that's stopped by Kritzman. Don't know where that puck went, but either way, he stopped it. Another stoppage coming up, so that's essentially 10 minutes of power play coming up for Rapids. I mean, it's 2 doubled up 5-minute penalties, so I haven't seen too many situations like this. As Rapids, they can score as many times as they want. It won't knock out one of those penalties. So Garcia shot, whiffed on a shot, down low, shot in the goal. Rapids gets another. I believe that was on Caden Garcia, I believe on that. Or was that Schweitzer? I believe that's on Schweitzer. As he was able to work the puck down low. Rapids back and forth passing. That was Garcia, whiffed on the shot, down low to Garcia. Garcia to Schweitzer, who brought it home on the top shelf. So that is another goal coming up. As we got other scores being brought up, and it's 2-2 all, Blue Ox and Squatch late in the third period, and then the Express and Isanti are both tied 3-3 late in the third period as well. So those are 2 games to keep an eye on the standings for the Riverkings. As Rapids kind of hoping some of these teams can beat each other up, and Rapids can continue to build a lead in the standings, as they are tied currently right now with the Squatch at 36 points apiece. 7:59 left to go. Time of the goal, 12:01, as Rapids gets the face-off. Still 5-on-3. Rapids advantage. Rapids just kind of moving the puck, eating up time. We got some of their other players who maybe don't play as much in there, as Cooper sends it out to Nelson. He can't hold on to it. Rapids will have to reset. Raffert with the puck. 7.5 to go in the game. 3.5 to go on a 5-on-3 power play for the Riverkings. 60-15 shot advantage. Raffert, near side shot. Nelson, big rebound there by Kritzman, and that will be scooped up by Cooper. Nelson inside the blue line, over to Raffert, back over to Nelson. Shot along the ice, just wide of the post. Cooper gets the rebound, back out and top to Nelson. Across, slap shot just wide of the mark, held in the zone by Raffert. Raffert over to Nelson, down low to Cooper. Cooper getting beat up down low, trying to get Beauchamp. Beauchamp, he's getting beat up down there. Large-bodied young man as he's getting pushed around by the defense, doing his job. As Nelson gets the puck, slot, pass crossway, Raffert, wide of the mark. Cooper gets there, corrals it, sends it out to Nelson. 2.5 to go on the 5-on-3 advantage. Cooper, shot in the goal! Redirected by Beauchamp, and it's going 12-1, and it's getting a little out of control here, folks, as the Kernels are popping, and the Riverkings are definitely doing some shucking, and it is 12-1 over Battle Creek.
Yeah, this is definitely going to be a difficult one now with still got 2.5 minutes on the 5-on-3, and they can still score as many goals as they want.
Right.
It's not going off the clock.
Tough night for the Kernels out there, but you know what? Tomorrow's another day, as I'm sure they will be regrouping.
Riverkings goal, 13-26.
Yes, 13-26. Nelson.
Assisted by
Cooper.
Goal scored by Xavier
Beauchamp with the goal. Assist to Nelson and Cooper. 2 power plays. And boy, we're sitting at a 12-1 hockey game. Shot from the point by Chevy Alexander. Rapids, they corral it. Ilian back to Chevy Alexander. Ilian, shot. That's gloved by Kritzman. Lead a stoppage play. 5:54 left to go in the contest. 12-1 lead. As still, you can see Battle Creek just kind of wants the game over with. I'm sure Rapids does too. Conserve some energy. Just play through the motions. But some of these guys who are playing that they don't necessarily get to play as much, you can't tell them not to play hard.
Yeah, this is a good opportunity for those guys who maybe don't get a lot of ice time to, show what they can do and have some good time on the ice.
As one of those is Welsh, obviously one of the younger skaters on the team. As Rapids wins that face-off. Clear, Locker brings it up close. Getting around the cage, shot. That's shot right into the belly of Kritzman. Another stoppage of play. 5.5 to go in the game. 1.5 minutes left to go on the skater advantage. And then, the 2 skater advantage, and then 2:10 left to go on the 1 skater advantage. So we will see how this all transpires here in the last 5.5. Oh man, 67-15 shot advantage. That's a very large number. I haven't seen that in a while. No disrespect to Battle Creek. Rapids is just control and play tonight. As 5:17 left to go. Nelson just inside the blue line, slap shot, and that's going to be gloved and covered by Battle Creek Kritzman. And another stoppage, 5:10. 68 shots now. I've seen some high school games that have had some one-sided shot advantage. I remember maybe 10 years ago I saw a girls hockey game. One of the Rapids teams, one of their co-op with Point and a few others, they went up against one of the Rhinelander schools, and that one-sided like that, and it was maybe a 2-1 game, is shot from Bullock, and it's loose and covered up by Kritzman. Has No Diamond slow to get up. A little slow to get up, and he's catching some breath. I don't know if he caught a stick up towards the throat or what, but seems to be okay. He's a tough young man, so he should be able to play through it. As we'll have a face-off to the glove side of Kritzman. 5 minutes exactly left to go in the game. 59 seconds go on, the 2-skater advantage. And Rapids back on the attack. Nelson. Shot from the circle, big rebound left, and it is cleared and sent the length of the ice. Rapids will have to regroup. With 12:01 left to go in, 12-1 is the score. 4.5 left to go in the game. Rapids breaks his zone. Bolduc holds it. Bolduc sends it down to Diamond. Diamond skating about the circle. Shot, rebound, and it is cleared by Battle Creek as we have 18 seconds to go on the 5-on-3 and under a minute left to go on the 5-on-4. Again, 2 5-minute penalties were whistled against the Kernels, and Rapids made them pay dearly. As puck is sent down, goes around the cage. That is Nelson for Rapids. Diamond with it as he comes back the other way. McGibbon playing in goal this final period, as Jerome Turcot got the first 2 periods where he made 12 saves on 13 shots faced. The lone goal for Battle Creek came 3:14 into the contest. Other than that, they've been held quiet by the Rapids defense and goaltending as puck is sent back down the length of the ice. 15 seconds to go on the skater advantage. And Rapids will be having to play 5-on-5, barring any other penalties, for the next 3.5 minutes of the game. Bolduc gets the puck, and we are playing even hockey now as Cooper gets the puck up into the zone. 3:17 left to go, with Rapids just having to go through the motions as Bolduc passes up ahead. And it's Diamond with it. Drop pass back to Bolduc. Bolduc near boards. Pass to Diamond. He couldn't quite handle it. Sent back to Bolduc just inside the blue line. Nice little move there. Sent down to Diamond. Diamond pass centering attempt picked up by Battle Creek. Being pressured by Williams and Cooper. Battle Creek just trying to get the puck out of there. Sent back around the boards. Bolduc gets to it on the circle. Shot taken. Sent up into the netting and stoppage of play. 2:41 left to go in the game. Rapids holding a 12-1 lead and a 70-15 shot advantage. And it looks like we're going overtime in the game between Asante Northwest and the Squatch and the Blue Ox. So a lot of big games being played around the league tonight, just in the North Division. As Rapids holds his own, Beauchamp, he tried to send it down, and he was able to. I thought he was able to hold his own, but officials said otherwise. And 2:34 left to go in the game. 12-1 Rapids lead. Thanks for joining us tonight here on Flow Hockey and Wisconsin Rapids Community Media and 105.5 WIRI. Big thanks to Seth back in the studio working the magic, making it sound good. Face off, controlled by Rapids. Locker sends it in wide of the mark. Beauchamp tried to send it in, couldn't quite get enough on that shot. Battle Creek, they recover. Rapids holds his own. Welsh was able to knock it back into the zone, but Battle Creek recovers and sends it all the way down. Deflected, so no icing. 2:13 to go. Battle Creek tried a spin around shot. Another one just inside the blue line by LeBaron, and that's blocked by Locker. Puck sent down behind the Battle Creek goal under 2 minutes to go. Battle Creek sends it up, and that's going to be turned away by McGibbon. Raffert giving chase. And Beauchamp, he gets it, flips it up ahead. He's going after it. He's being flanked there by McNeish. And it just gets stopped there by Kritzman. Great job by the Battle Creek goalie to turn that away last second. Big collisions up against the far boards. Rapids comes away with it. Locker skating around a defender as he tries to drag the puck in front of him through a couple other legs. As Battle Creek gets the puck, minute 20 to go. Rapids holding his own as Battle Creek gets up to neutral ice. Raffert plays strong defense, knocks the Battle Creek skater off the puck, and we have the puck back out neutral ice with 1:04 left to go in this contest. Shot wide of the mark as Battle Creek holds his own, and we have 58 seconds to go as Rapids 12-1 lead with just 50 seconds left to go. Battle Creek still trying to get something going on offense. They bring the puck, send it deep. As Raffert giving chase. Raffert with the puck, trying to bring it up. Hits a pass into neutral ice. Battle Creek will have to reset. 35 seconds left to go. Cooper has a puck. Can't quite get it out of the zone. Flipped up ahead by the Kernels. Shot sent through the slot. Nobody home for Battle Creek. And Rapids gets the puck. Ilian sent up ahead. Flipped up ahead, Garcia. Garcia has to quick get back on side, and they can't. It is a whistle, 17.5 to go, as the puck is going to be offsides against Rapids. And I believe that is Garcia for Rapids going to the box for a trip with 19:43. So Battle Creek will get a power play with 17.5 to go. So we'll see how Rapids can kill this for a short time. Battle Creek wins that face-off. Get the puck just about the circle. Bouncing puck. Got knocked back behind the cage. Rapids content just to sit on it. Atkins holding up against the board. 6 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And that is your hockey game where the Wisconsin Rapids Riverkings earn a 12-1 victory over Battle Creek.